There are three reasons why accident insurance should be the last resort for people over 50 years old. Let's talk about it. Hi, I'm life insurance advisor Leslie Wilson, and since 2002, I've been advising people on fixed incomes as to how final expense can achieve their goals and save the people they love the burden of having to give a funeral home $10,000 to $15,000 after they've passed away. Like me, the carriers I use are new to this and true to this. Let's listen to a new client I advised against accident insurance. Steve is from the lovely state of Iowa. He called me because he was worried. He's been his mother's caregiver for almost 40 years. After a recent health scare of his own, he got accident policy from his bank. $30 a month, and his mother would receive $1,000 if he died by accident. I'm an empathetic advisor, and I take what I do very seriously. Please like the video, comment, share, and follow me. This is my first video, but not the last. I'll circle back after the call.
Right. So Stephen was just been joined by one of our best licensed advisor, and she's licensed in your state. To give you the rate, I'll let you know how much coverage that you could qualify for. So hi advisor, we have Stephen on the line, and Stephen is looking to protect his mom. Stephen, you're on to one of the best. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and happy Thanksgiving. All right, so advisor, you take over. Thank you so much.
Hey, Stephen, thanks for holding the line. I know how that can be, and thanks for speaking with me today. And thanks for speaking with me today, too. Now, what a wonderful day to be considering final expense coverage for your mom. I applaud you on that.
Yeah. The thing is, it's cold as hell outside, boy. Yeah, the wind has been blowing, and that wind got a little chill to it,
Right. Now, how long have you
how winter is.
Yeah. How long have you been considering getting final expense coverage for your mom, Stephen?
A long time, I just never have,
Uh-huh. Well, I'm glad we connected today. That lovely lady says you're from the beautiful state of Iowa. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad we connected. Now, Stephen.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Before we get started, I'm required to tell you, in the interest of quality and training purposes, your Oscar-worthy performances on this call is being recorded. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. That sounds good, right?
Yeah, it does.
Awesome. Perfect. Stephen, again, my name is Leslie Margarita Wilson, just like the drink. And I'm your senior broker here with Insurance Supermarket. And Stephen, just like our favorite supermarkets, we're a one-stop shop, but we're for life insurance. Now, I've been licensed all over the country, Stephen, and I'm shopping the top carriers, and I always look for the best plans for you. Now, with that being said, we're a one-stop shop, but we're for life insurance. Now, I've been licensed all over the country, Stephen, and I'm shopping the top carriers, and I always look for the best plans for you. Now, with that being said, most of my clients appreciate two things about these policies, which makes sense. That's getting approved and making sure that the family is taken care of when we pass away. Is that how you feel?
Yes, it is.
Perfect.
So I've been taking my mom since 86,
Uh-huh. Perfect.
And I've saved her life twice. And,
oh, wow.
Yeah, I take care of my mom. Yeah.
So, Stephen, to figure out which plan best fits your goals, I'll just be asking a few basic questions along the way. Most people I speak with, they're just like you.
She always wants me to stay home because she's worried about something's going to happen to me,
Uh-huh.
And she don't want nothing to happen to me, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't want nothing to happen to her either,
That's right.
Yeah.
Most people I speak to are in the season of life where just they want to make sure their moms don't have to worry about anything if it was something that was to happen. So I'm glad we're taking care of this today.
Yes. So much, thank you.
Yes, indeed. So two major focuses here. We should focus on getting you approved. That's always an uphill battle. And giving Charlotte a peace of mind. Is that the right fit for what you're trying to accomplish with me today, Stephen?
Yes.
All right. With those two goals in focus, my plans, they're designed to fit the lifestyle of people on Social Security disability, or retirement. The application here question for you, Stephen. Do any of those income sources apply to you?
Yes, they do.
Which ones?
Disability
Okay.
and Social Security both.
Awesome. You just got a raise, huh?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. They didn't send you out a letter?
Yeah, no. No.
Yeah, they just gave a 2.8% raise.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So how much would that be?
Yeah, I don't know what your check is, but they give the 2.8% raises. Yeah. Awesome. I think it hits December.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but one thing we can all agree on, regardless of income, everyone needs some coverage. Don't you agree?
Oh, yes. If they don't, man, the family could be, in debt or whatever,
Yeah.
It's an extra burden for them. But like my family, they don't care about us, they don't come down to visit us or nothing,
Right. And you know what? I made family with my partner. We he and I we're strong bond, even though I'm licensed all across the country, Stephen. That's a lot of fingerprints and a lot of background checks. So as a senior broker, I'm going to find that for you on this call. That's exactly what we're looking to do, right?
Yep.
So far I can see, I'm looking across the U.S. here on my map. I can see the uphill climb. The first hurdle for us is going to be your age. But don't fret, I'll widen the search.
67.
You say 5'7" or 6'7"? Life insurance coverage do you currently have in place?
I don't think I have any.
None? Oh boy.
I mean, I have life insurance. I have life insurance, but, like, dismemberment,
Okay.
my bank gives us $1,000 for, like, dismemberment,
Right, that's
fingers or toes or whatever,
Yeah, I got that. That's that
But
accident.
that's from the bank pays that.
Yeah. Spinal coverage. Spinal expense coverage is going to leave Charlotte some money behind when you pass away after she takes care of your services for you, which is, I think, is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I'm glad we could.
We're
If something was to happen to you, the spinal expense coverage, the base amount that you get today, will be left for her so she can have some level of comfort while she grieves for your loss. That would be helpful, right?
So that'd be one very short to worry about,
Yeah. So I want to definitely try to protect Charlotte before that boat sells for you too, and see if I can get you approved today. Now, have you ever applied for life insurance in the past?
Yes, I have.
And what happened?
A long time ago. On my bank, they keep sending letters, in the mail about they want me to sign up for life insurance, extra life insurance. And I'm thinking about doing that.
Right.
They send me stuff all the time that I've never filled out, So I think it'd be a good thing if I did.
Now, the bank offers accidental protection, and what that is, that's term coverage. And if you apply for life insurance, they want you to have a medical exam. Now, whole life insurance insurance that's different from term that the bank offers. Whole life insurance doesn't require a medical exam, and they offer additional benefits. Bank offers. Whole life insurance doesn't require a medical exam, and they offer additional benefits.
I think that's what it is. Whole life insurance.
No, banks don't. It's about 70 or 80 years old. Look at would go down over a period of time, and it usually expires when somebody turns about 70 or 80 years old. Of course, if I do my job right, and I know I will, I've been doing it for 15 years now. I want to be your senior broker for life, Steve.
You know, right?
I want to be on that refrigerator door. I want to be on your phone. I want to have your back. Are you with me?
I'm with you, girl. I'm with you.
Perfect. Now,
I wish I could shake her hand.
my virtual hand. My cat is in the background trying to tap my feet. Sorry, but
yeah, I know how that is.
Yeah, you got pets too. See, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
exactly.
With one
That's sad when they pass away, man.
I know. Well, I know. I don't even like to think about it, but
yeah, for all these years, then
this is our second cat. So.
It's part of life. If you have pets, it's going to happen to you. You know, you're going to lose them and you're going to go for it, you know.
Exactly. Now, Stephen.
Anybody that has pets is going to. Yeah,
with one factor of getting improved being how healthy you are, let's keep the mindset that if we find something affordable, second cat. So.
It's part of life. If you have pets, it's going to happen to you. You know, you're going to lose them and you're going to go for it, you know.
Exactly. Now, Stephen.
Anybody that has pets is going to. Yeah,
with one factor of getting improved being how healthy you are, let's keep the mindset that if we find something affordable that leaves Charlotte from having a hefty bill, you see the importance of this policy being put in place before the carrier can cancel it if you get sick or hurt, which makes total sense, right?
Yeah.
Because it's based on our health. If we get sick or hurt, they can cancel it, or they can raise the monthly premium. So it's always good to consider locking it in before one gets sick or hurt. Now, with that being said, Steve, have you ever had to plan a funeral? Have you ever?
I'm not trying to think about it. We got to think about it sometime, you know.
Folks on fixed income
I
always like to let us know that cremations are between $5,000 and $15,000, and burials are between $15,000 and $30,000. So I always advise folks. On fixed income to consider a cremation simply because that's affordable. And I always say the best insurance is that the insurance that you can keep, so that money is there when Charlotte needs it. So with that being said, whether it be a monthly premium for $60 a month or $160, I always let folks know that that's totally within your control. You know what your budget is for what you can definitely pay to make sure that money is there when your mom needs it. So when you take that into consideration, what would be a monthly premium that you could pay where that policy will definitely be there if you pass away for Charlotte to have?
I don't know, because I have so many bills, you know. Every month, like I said, last week of the month, man, we don't have no food or milk or nothing, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I was waiting for our next check to come in.
I understand.
So, I don't know.
I sold a policy to a man this morning who said the same thing. Now, with that in mind, let's consider essential expenses. For instance, housing, healthcare, utilities, groceries, even transportation. You have a car?
No, I don't, but my bank told me that they'll cover me for a loan if I want to find one.
Well, Stephen, okay, so let's consider those, what they call essential expenses that we need every day, right? And then now let's consider discretionary spending, such as our impulse purchases. You heard of impulse purchases before, right?
No, not really.
Impulse purchases.
Well, when you go to the store and you just happen to want to get something on the impulse, you know.
Yeah, they usually.
He wasn't planning on getting it, but he did it.
That's the stuff they usually leave closest to the register when we're checking out.
Yeah.
And then other discretionary spending such as entertainment, like our streaming, that sort of thing. Coffee.
I don't know how to do that.
A coffee. Sometimes it could be a plan on our cell phone. Those are called discretionary spending. Eating out, if you eat out at all. Now, having said that, consider the time. Have you ever had a time in your life where you cut back on those discretionary spending to accomplish an important goal?
Yeah, we quit eating out a long time ago. We can't afford it.
Right. So when you have an experience with cutting back on the discretionary spending, that's why most people consider life insurance, because they prioritize it over some of those discretionary spending things.
Right.
Now, so Stephen, after you left this world, how would Charlotte pay for her housing, utilities, food, and such?
Well, our house is paid for it.
I'm speaking in terms of taxes.
Which is oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now what was the question?
The discretionary, how would Charlotte pay for her taxes, insurance on the house, the utilities, her food, if the funeral home required $10,000 to $15,000
with her check? Yeah, with hers, she gets Social Security too.
So she wouldn't be left in a bind?
Yeah, she would be, because I pay bills here too, you know.
Yeah.
If I wasn't here to pay bills, then
what would happen with her housing and her utilities and food? How would she make it if the funeral home asked her to pay $5,000 to $15,000 before they even do anything with your body?
I don't know. That's a good question.
So have you ever thought about prioritizing final expense coverage to make sure Charlotte is taken care of over some of the discretionary spending that you do?
Yeah, it'd be nice.
So when you think about those,
Could tell you something happened to me. Yeah, go ahead.
When you think about some of those discretionary things that you spend on, like impulse purchases and such, what could you cut out to make sure that Charlotte has a face amount available if you were to pass away?
Well, I don't know. I don't buy extra stuff, you know. I just buy like bread and butter and stuff like that, you know. I don't know what I cut out on because I've been losing weight anyway, you know. My belt won't hardly fit me, my pants won't hardly fit me anymore. I gotta get a new belt. I gotta get a smaller belt because you having to tighten it up, you know. I got a size 32 belt, but I keep having to tighten it up, you know, because my pants won't fall down all the time. I wear size 32 pants, but I need to get some small ones.
Right.
I've been losing weight, you know. I haven't been eating a lot.
So if you have no discretionary expenses and you can't afford life insurance, what would happen to Charlotte if you were to pass away?
I don't know. I don't think my brother and sister would help her. I'd like to think they would, but I don't know because they don't even bother, you know.
Right. So basically, she would have to go into a home.
I hope not, because I don't know. She might have to, because like I said, I've been taking care of her since 1986, and I wasn't here, you know. I don't know, man. I don't want to have to ever go to your home, you know.
Right. Well, if you have nothing to cut back on to be able to afford any life insurance to make sure she doesn't, what's going to happen?
I don't know. With my bank, I I'm thinking about, I actually filled out these forms for $300,000 in life insurance, and it's basically about $1 a 1,000. It'll be about $30 a month for 300,000. And then, like, say I got 100,000. Well, after 10 years, it goes up to 150,000.
I see. Well, life
It
insurance,
increases.
final expense coverage, that never raises in price, that always stays the same, and it doesn't, the base amount doesn't go down over a period of
But
time, and it lasts longer than 17
when you turn
years.
when you turn 70, it drops down.
So that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna go with the bank and get.
I can take it out.
Right, that's accident protection.
I got $30 for.
So if you passed away from an accident, then that would be less. But anything other than accident,
Covered action,
anything other than an accident, then Charlotte would have no face amount money coming to her. So most people choose whole life insurance.
Because it has to be an accident, a covered accident.
Yeah, most people choose whole life insurance because that is for natural causes. If you pass away from some sort of a sickness, then they would cover and make sure that Charlotte had the money. So that's why most people choose whole life protection over accident protection.
Yeah, that accident protection, then you can lose out on that,
Right.
Excuse me.
Are you a smoker?
Yes, I smoke.
So with that being said, you said you had no discretionary spending, but a carton of cigarettes is what?
Cigarettes I do.
Right. So we got.
I smoke about half a day.
We got some discretionary spending there that can be cut for life insurance.
Yes.
I mean, I think
Yes,
protecting your
that's
lungs
true.
is better than smoking.
Mm-hmm.
That just makes sense.
She is.
So
Yep.
that's some discretionary spending that you can take into consideration. Have you ever thought about that? Cutting down on those
No, not.
those discretionary expenses to get life insurance for Charlotte?
No, I haven't. Never thought about that. Till just now.
Those are that's what I helped the gentleman earlier. That helped the gentleman earlier. He said he was going to cut back on some of the streaming stuff that he does on his TV, and he's going to cut back on his cigarettes, and he was able to get his wife covered with life insurance when he considered cutting those things back. Are you willing to cut those things back for life insurance for your mom?
Yeah. My mom, I sure am.
You've been approved. Hold on, let's see what that looks like. Okay, so Stephen, they approved you. Wait 1 second. Once we get the approval, then we wait for how much they approved you for to file in here, and then it'll give us the monthly premiums. Bear with me 1 second here. Bear with me. That's good news, right?
I just hope I don't have to go through this again, because I've been going through it like all week, you know.
Oh man, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
And then I'm glad that you spent this time with me, because we can get this definitely taken care of. Let me just back this up.
Well, a lot of times you gotta go through this stuff if you want stuff, you know.
Yeah,
it just takes time. Yeah.
Right, let me tell you what this approval looks like, though. Bear with me. Okay, so now after when they verified and approved those factors, they qualified you for the graded plan, which pays the full face amount from day one due to any kind of accidental death, and after 2 years and 1 day, Stephen, for natural causes. Now, if you pass away during the first year, it would still pay out 110% of your paid premium, and during the second year, 120% of paid premium. So either way, you'll be better protected from day one with this plan, which is great, right? Now, the big thing is no medical exam, no doctor's appointment, not here with us. As long as you're able to get qualified, which you just were, I promise you won't have to go to any medical appointments or get poked by near a needle. Now, they add an additional benefit. We're waiting for how much they gave you, but they add an additional benefit. This plan comes with that built-up cash value, that if you miss a payment, they will use that built-up cash value to make that payment for you, just to make sure that that policy stays in force, and Charlotte will have that check within 2 days after you pass away, tax-free. That's pretty awesome, right?
Yeah, it is. Now, can you...
Both the accident and the whole life coverage, too. It has both. So no matter which way you go, you win with this one. And remember, that what you're looking at, that goes up over a period of time, and it stops when you're 70, when this stops much later. And you'll see that with the other one, you're going to give them $30, and then have to be worried about whether you die from natural causes. Or soon enough, because
or accident.
And then you got $30. There's no built-up cash value in that. Where this policy, this carrier, they're willing to pay your premium if you ever miss it because of the built-up cash value. That's that additional benefit.
You know, it's
Now, can you imagine living 2 years, paying $30 per month for 2 years, and paying over $700, $800?
I was doing it years and years ago. I had this life insurance. I was paying $100 a month for mine, and I was paying $200 a month for my mom's. And I had it for like 2.5 years, and then I dropped out.
Let's lock this in just to make sure that you have both options instead of one.
Okay, go ahead. I'll let my mom know.
Yeah.
That's pretty powerful, isn't it? Remember, Steve is on a fixed income. I advised him that cutting back on discretionary spending would free up the money needed to protect his mother from a hefty bill. Steve would have had to throw himself down a flight of stairs or passed away from a specific accident injury for his mother to receive $1,000. That being said, most people pass away from natural causes, so him paying $30 a month for a face amount that wouldn't cover anything, my advice was to replace the accident policy with the whole life policy. Because good sons do good things, Steve's mother will receive $10,000 in 2 days when he goes to rest in peace. Thanks for watching my video. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is Leslie for Life Insurance.